Hello and welcome to this very short video on how to use Maths Question Finder. Once you have given me your Gmail address, having, if needed, set up a Google account, you will be able to access your Gmail. Now, if you just go to google.com or google.co.uk, this is the standard search screen, of course. Top right, you'll see Gmail. If you click on that, it'll take you to your inbox, and in that inbox, you'll find your question. Maths Question Finder welcome email, and in that email you'll find a button that says Open in Sheets. Click on that and you'll be taken to Maths Question Finder. Now, Maths Question Finder is very like an Excel spreadsheet, very similar indeed, except it's a Google sheet, but it operates in exactly the same way. So you can scroll down with your mouse or by pulling down the slider at the right here, and you'll see there are 765 questions at the moment in this workbook. Each one has information about a particular question on a particular paper. So this is the AQA November 2012 Higher Paper 1, Unit 1, and it's a question on ratios. Now, for any of these questions, you can click on the question link here in column R, and a little pop-up will come up with a link to take you to the question. And when you click on that link, it'll take you to the exam board's website, to the paper that they keep online there, and to the exact question on that paper. And here you see the question on ratios. If I go back and click Mark Scheme, just to the right here, another link pops up. Now in this resolution it's just nearly off the screen here, but I can still take it, and I can then be taken to the Mark Scheme. Once again, it takes you directly to the relevant page of the Mark Scheme. So we were looking at question 9 here on the paper, and here's question 9 on the actual exam Mark Scheme. This tells you exactly where all the marks come from. Okay, so there we are. That's how you use it. Now, let's say you wanted to look at all of the questions in this 760 odd question lookup system on ratios, let's say. Okay, so now what you do is you need to look at all the ratio questions. Now, the way you can do that, or one way you can do that, is to take the filter views button at the top right here. So click on that. Click on Create New Temporary Filter. And then you get into this view. You can give this temporary filter a name if you want, but it's only temporary, as the name implies, so there's not a lot of point. Now, if you click somewhere, back on that ratio, for example, then the screen, which was in some sort of greeny colour, turns white, back to normal again. And now what you can do is you can take from the filter at the top of the column here, little filter drop down, you can take that, click on Clear, which will get rid of all of the ticks, and then start typing in, say, ratios, and it'll find the entry for you. Once you've got it there, you click it so that it's ticked, click OK, and bingo, you've now got all of the questions which are available on ratios. So you can pick a different one, let's say an 8-mark question. You see in column Q you've got the number of marks each question is worth. So if I click on question there and then the link, it'll take me directly to that page on the on the paper, and here we see the ratios bit 4:1, and then if I go back and click on the Mark Scheme, it'll take me to that particular answer. As well. Here's the same ratio 4:1, kind of proof that we're looking at the answer for that particular question. Now it leaves these questions and mark schemes up in the various tabs at the top of the screen here. You can close all those down if you want to each time you've done a question, so you're sort of back to basics there. So other things you can do with Maths Question Finder, if that wasn't sort of enough, then you can also find all the high mark questions. That's quite good. So you can go and say, I don't want to see questions that are worth only 2, 3, 4 or 5 marks. I'd like to see questions worth 6 marks or more. And here we can see all of those. So there are a few other things you can do, but that's within 5 minutes, just a quick guide to how to get the best from Maths Question Finder. I'm sure it will be very useful to you if you're willing to part with your hard-earned cash and purchase it. So if not, or if you do use it, either way, the very best of luck in revising towards your Maths GCSE. Thank you for watching, and cheerio.